And here I am in Switzerland with a brand new Lamborghini Urus SE. We're currently in Montreux, just next to the Lac Le Mans, and we'll start our journey from here to go to Geneva via some cool roads. Before I hit the road, I have to talk to you about the color of this car because I'm in love with this orange. If I would ever to spec an Urus, it'd probably be this color. We are off from Montreux. Idea today is to go to Geneva. We'll do a little motorway city and then we'll get into the mountains to hit some nice and twisty roads. And of course, as this is a hybrid, I'm starting in a hybrid mode in a city, which feels really weird actually, because I've driven a lot of Uruses before and it was kind of always the sound and the drama that the car had, and here it's just all quiet. I mean, if you're in Switzerland, it's probably a nice option to have because people here do like quietness and calm and serenity. It's quiet, huh? You hear completely nothing. Before I get into all of the juice of this video, let me just tell you what I personally think about the Urus. Since the first time they've released the car and I've driven it, me personally, I don't know why, I always loved it. Because it wasn't like an SUV, it always had this more supercar character. And this is what I loved it for. And then the moment that I had an Urus, as a test car obviously, and I was able to properly smash it in the mountain, I was blown away by the handling and by the chassis of this car. So now, since the time passed, we have the hybrid version. Let's see what it can do. Design-wise, we are in more subtle light lines. We are in more rounded shapes, which some may prefer, some may not. So on electrical mode only, the car can travel for around 60 kilometers. But I'm actually not that interested to travel in electrical mode only today, so I'm gonna push sport and light up the engine. Such a beautiful day on the motorway. Let's do an acceleration. Yeah, this is the Urus I know. Exactly this. You put your foot down, the thing goes. So this time here we are with 800 horsepower. This is the V8 together with the electrical engine. And otherwise, just combustion, we are at about 620. And yes, this thing goes. And this is what I always loved about it, is that it goes, but then you can still do a road trip with it. You can still put stuff in the boot and it still feels, and in reality, it's you own a supercar. It's not an SUV. Well, they say it's a super SUV. Heavy on braking. As I quickly mentioned before, there's no other SUV that reminds me of a supercar. You may disagree with me completely, and I understand it. It's a very personal opinion. And the reason for this is when I start cornering this car, I don't know what magic they did, and I actually don't even want to know, but the fact that it corners like a supercar where you have confidence and traction is quite unbelievable. I'm very happy that they've kept the sound, even though this is a hybrid. If you don't want to use the electrical engine, just feel free to kind of put it in sport or Corsa and whoa, and do this. Honestly, cornering like that, there's no rolling, there's no any second of uncertainty. It sees the corner, it tackles it. I know that I'm selling the GT3 And what I'm thinking about now, I know you will all hate me for saying this. What if I would replace the GT3 with an Urus? I would go a bit more crazy on the exhaust, I think, because this is a bit too calm for like a proper supercar use. But come on, the fact that you can just drive like this and enjoy is mind-blowing. And what's crazy is that like you corner and you put your foot down, and then it allows you to put your foot down even more. And then it kind of throws you out of the corner without any under or oversteer, which is cool. And let's not forget something really important. I'm driving on winter tires at the moment because, well, winter just ended in Switzerland, so this car is on winter tire. Imagine when this is on some proper Pirelli's P0s. Then it's like a train on tracks. I am having so much fun right now. I love the gearbox. The shifting is bam, 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 like a gun. Pretty much no delay on the downshifts, but let's give it that it also tries to manage the whole regeneration system and the whole hybrid system at the same time. I was scared that they're gonna take the emotion away from the Urus, because for me it was really important this, I'm driving a huge car, but I can corner, I can accelerate, I can have the sound and everything, and I was worried that they'll just take it away from us like they always do with hybrids and electrical systems. And no, they didn't do it here. And I'm very happy that I still have the steering that I want. I have the acceleration, I have the emotion, I have the braking, I have the sound. I also have the bonkers look in this stunning orange. And it's such an attention grabber. Every single person who drives past, they turn their heads around. But I know that you could spec this car in, let's say, like a black one, you know, something very neat and clean and classy. Or if you want to kind of go full sauce. Yes, I like it. I like it. Yes. And I know I've said that I'm not happy with modern cars. I don't consider this as a modern car, actually. I consider this as the Urus as it used to be, just slightly refined, and something that can save a lot of money on taxes to some people in some other countries, and that they can actually still continue driving those, even though it's super stupid what they're doing to all of us with those taxations and CO2 and whatnot. They let people keep owning those cars and keep driving them and keep enjoying them without, and let me point this out, because every single time it's electrical or hybrid or more modern, they remove something from us, they take it away. Here, they haven't taken anything. If anything, they've given. Guys, a little status update of our little shooting today. We were flying the drone to make some really cool shots, as you saw, and we may have crashed into a tree. Okay. Hey, salut! Urus 1, drone 0. And the drone is so high up in the tree that we cannot actually get it. So a friend of mine, Luca, he's off to get a chainsaw. So we're about to cut some trees, and that's all in the aura of a Lamborghini Urus. Madness, craziness, nothing standard. And while my friend Luca is off to get a chainsaw, who would have thought that during such a day we would have to do it, I want to talk to you about the interior of the new Urus SE. Very similar to the previous model, we have the screen which became a bit bigger I honestly didn't even realize it became bigger because for me it was always quite big. There is the same panel to change the temperature, seat heating, etc. They just inclined it a bit higher. Once again, not a big game changer. Otherwise, start and stop is in the same, reverse gear is in the same. They've just added a few buttons for the EV modes, so hybrid, regeneration, charging, and then full send performance, which I've used today, of course. Yeah, so the chainsaw didn't start, so we bought an axe. Tired. Do we get the drone back? I think that there is no more drone. No. The warrior. Oh wait.